Now it's time to plan for your own unique dance party project. Ask your students, how can you use the repeat loop to make your sprites move in a dance party? See if your students have any creative ideas. Let's look at the example project first. The instructions say, "Welcome to the Dino Dance Party." Get the dinos in position and start the music by clicking on the green flag. See the dinos dance by clicking on each dinosaur. Let's click the green flag and see how this project works. Teachers, if you would like this to be a partner project, you can review page 53 in the student workbook, which goes over the do's and don'ts of pair programming. If you choose to have your students complete this project individually, you can skip over this. Open your workbooks to page 54 and we'll go over the planning page for this project. The goal of the project is to use sequences, events, and loops to create an animated dance party. First, you'll decide where the dance party will take place. So you will choose a backdrop. You can choose a backdrop from the Scratch library, and we have pictures of all the backdrops on pages 62 and 63 in your workbook. Or you can upload a backdrop of your own from the internet. Then you will describe 2 sprites that you will use in your project. Each sprite will need to have at least 2 different costumes in order to animate them. On pages 63, 64, or 65, 66 in your workbooks, there is a list of most of these sprites that are available in Scratch. There may have been a few new sprites added since the workbook was printed. If there's a blue outline around the sprite, that means it has more than one costume. So these are the sprites that you should choose for your project. Next, select the event that will start the looping actions for each sprite. The events can be the same or different for your 2 sprites. You have a choice of when the sprite is clicked event or when a specific key pressed event to start the actions. Now you'll decide what actions each sprite will repeat. Then decide how many times the sequence of actions should be repeated. Remember, you need to choose at least 2 actions for each sprite, but you can choose more. Finally, write instructions that either one or both of your sprites will say when the green flag is clicked. Similar to how we saw in the dance party, where both of the dinosaurs told us to click on the dinosaur to see the action start. You will also include instructions so whoever plays your project will know what to do to get the looping actions to start for your sprites. Within your instructions, you should also introduce the project and then give instructions on what the user should do to see the sprites dance. On page 55 in your workbook, we've included some scripts so you can start building your scripts for your 2 sprites. Don't forget to include the wait blocks after each action block so that you can see each action happen and they don't happen too quickly. This is just a helpful way for you to start planning for building before you actually build the scripts in Scratch. We also have included a few optional videos, which will show you some more advanced options that you can use with your project. The first video will show you how to edit sprites or backdrops. The second video will show you how to add a music track that loops continuously so it plays throughout your project. Just make sure you have headphones because it may get a little noisy. The third video will show you how to create costumes for sprites that exist currently in Scratch. We also have a website that will show you how to remove the background image from a GIF that a student has found on the internet using the website unscreen.com. They can remove the backdrop and then also modify the sprite to add multiple costumes. Again, these are more advanced options that you can decide if you want to use with your students or not. Remember to review the project checklist with your students so they can decide which tasks they will complete in their project. They can choose all the tasks in one of the 3 columns or choose different tasks from different columns. It is up to you and to them if they want more or less of a challenge. There are also some additional things that you can try if you finish early. More advanced, but will add some fun things to your project. Block, you could make your sprites move and then change directions or change sizes as they move using the point in direction and change size by blocks. Or you could add a loop inside another loop to create a more interesting dance. If there's enough time, have your students discuss the actions that they have planned on having their sprites do and share ideas with each other and get suggestions. Now it's time to complete your planning sheet.